So we're in the kitchen today, and unfortunately I have two sick kids. My oldest son and my little baby son, I had to rush and get him home from school because they said he was sick. So mommy's gonna make some creamy chicken noodle soup. Yep, we're gonna make some chicken noodle soup today so my babies can feel better. And hopefully this recipe will make your babies feel better too. So we're gonna start off. I have my chicken. I'm gonna use chicken thighs. I washed them, but I left most of the fat on them for the broth, so that makes a nice broth when you leave the fat on. And I got some Maggi chicken flavor, some rosemary, some thyme, ginger, some mixed vegetables, salt, bay leaves, parsley, black pepper, some lemon pepper, cumin, some paprika, some cream of chicken soup, onion powder, garlic powder, some salt, and egg noodles. These are upside down. Some egg noodles. Also, I have some fresh stuff too. Some carrots, some potatoes, onions, garlic, and some spinach, some baby spinach. And now, so what we're going to do now, I'm just going to season my chicken lightly. Also, if you want to take your skin off your chicken thighs, you can do that, but I like the skin on mine. So I'm going to go in with my salt. Some black pepper. Some paprika. Garlic powder. You have to season your chicken up now. Season it up. Onion powder. Some lemon pepper. I'm just going to take my clean hands and rub that all into my chicken. Like that. Just rub it on in there. And make sure after you wash your chicken, you pat it dry so it can sear good. So you can get a good sear on it. Just pat it dry. Get all in them crannies, the nooks and crannies. Okay, that's good and seasoned up. Now I'm wash my hands and we're gonna go to the next step. Okay, I got my pot with my olive oil in the bottom. I'm just gonna lay chicken in there like that. Inside down first. Let them get it good and seared. Let that skin crisp up real quick. Get good and crispy. I hate when my kids get sick. But then I'm going to be the last one to get sick too. So hopefully this will help knock all that out. I got my fire on 4 right now. I'm going to turn it up in between, closer to 5, but not on 5. So it's in between 4 and 5. And now let's shut this so we can get turned over. Look at that. That's what you're looking for. pretty. Aren't so pretty? Oh yeah. That's what you're looking for, baby, right there. Just let the other side go for a few minutes. You're not trying to cook it until it's done. You're just browning it right now. And you're going to take it out and set it aside. That's what you're looking for. And let the other side go for a few more minutes. Okay, in about 10 more minutes I can take these out so I can put the other ones in. I'm going to take these out, put the other ones in, let them get brown, and then I'll be right back. Okay, now we're about to do our vegetables. I usually use the same oil that I brown my chicken in and use the brown bits, but they were a little too brown, so I just cleaned my pot out. And now I'm just going to pour a little bit more olive oil in the pot. And now we're just going to do our veggies. So I'm going to start with my onions and my garlic. Excuse me. I'm going to put those there. Saute them real quick. Oh, that smells good. I love the smell of onions and garlic. Quick little saute. Now I'm going to add my carrots. Now I'm going to sprinkle in some rosemary. And my thyme. And a little salt. Just to help soften them up a little bit. It smells so good, y'all. Yes, indeed. And now I'm just going to dump my chicken right back into the pot. Right back in there. Let that juice drip right on in there. I'm not gonna add my other veggies, not gonna add my mixed veggies or my potatoes until it's almost done. And at this point now I'm gonna add some water. About 6 cups of water I'm gonna put. That was 4. I could probably do another 4 cups. Look at it already. You see all that? It looks pretty already. Already. Just like that. And now, excuse me, I'm going to finish seasoning my broth. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of ginger. And here, I love this ginger paste. I like fresh ginger, but ginger paste is just as good. About that much. Ginger is good, too, for health reasons. A good amount. It helps with nausea and stuff like that. Ginger's good for you. Squeeze a little ginger. I'm going to go on with some Maggi. Some lemon pepper. A dab of cumin, just a dash. Just a little bit. Good right there. Some black pepper. and my bay leaves. I'm gonna put like 2 bay leaves in there. Stir this up. I'm just gonna let that simmer for like about an hour and a half, probably like an hour and a half, and I'll check back. It looks pretty already, look at that. And it smells so, so good. Stir that up. And now I'm gonna cover this up so my chicken can get tender, and I'm gonna just shred it on up, chop it up, so we can get some nice pieces in our soup. So after this is done simmering, I'll be right back. I got my fire on 4, between 4 and 3, closer to 4 though. In about an hour. Look at our soup. It looks so good. Look at that broth. That broth looks delicious. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this chicken out, chop it up, put it back in, and add the rest of our stuff. And I'll be right back. Okay, I got my chicken all good and chopped up. Now I'm about to just transfer it back into my pot. Got my chicken back in the pot, and now is a good time to taste too. Make sure you taste it, make sure it doesn't need any more seasonings. So I'm gonna taste this real quick. Oh, that's good. You can use just a tad bit more salt and pepper and it's perfect. So add a little bit more salt and pepper, that's it. Taste it one more time. Where's my spoon off? Hold on. There it is. There it go. Okay, now so we can add the rest of our stuff. I'm gonna add my potatoes, my can of mixed vegetables, let's stir that in real quick. Some parsley. Some parsley up in there. And then my cream of chicken. Stir that right up in there. Just gonna let that cook for about 15 minutes so the potatoes can cook and get nice and tender, but you don't want them to lose their shape. Don't let them get mushy. So let it cook for about 10 to 12 minutes, and then we can add our noodles and our spinach. Okay, our potatoes are done. Our soup looks delicious and creamy. And now it's just time to add it's basically done. Now we just got to add our noodles and our spinach. The noodles only take about 4 or 5 minutes to cook. And that's it. Put my spinach in there. I'm going to use about a bag and a little of this bag. That's it. Our potatoes still have their shape. Our carrots still have their shape. It's not mushy. It's just right. Get our spinach in there. And if you can fish out your bay leaves, go ahead and fish your bay leaves out and take them out. Don't eat those bay leaves. That's just for flavor. You bite into a bay leaf if you want to. Our soup looks delicious. Once our noodles are tender, our soup is done. All our vegetables are intact. Our chicken is nice and meaty. I'm telling you, you don't need no can to help your baby's colds. Cook them some homemade chicken from the heart. Chicken noodle soup from the heart. Show them you love them by cooking them some homemade chicken noodle soup. Creamy chicken noodle soup. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? Hopefully this makes my boys feel better. I'm about to get them a nice bowl of it. I know they're going to love it. I know they're going to love it. But y'all know what to do. Go hit the like button, subscribe. And please, if you use one of my recipes, please leave me in the comment section how it came out. How your family enjoyed it, how your friends enjoyed it. Let me know. And tell them to come watch my channel. Tell them to come see Cleo's Kitchen. Keep it easy and greasy, baby. Y'all have a blessed one. Come back now, you hear?